afternoon, good evening, whatever time you are watching this video. Welcome to Great Trading Lab. Before we get started, kindly click on the subscription button, like and share this video. I want to talk about the trade that I called out last week. This week that just ended, and the trade we were holding entering last week. First of all, we are going to start with BTC because we had a lot of loss on BTC. And BTC I had the 1:4, but I was looking for 1:12. So I lost this particular trade, the profit I was on, and I was also on a profit here, but everything reversed to my SL and I got smashed. So we had another entry here again. I was expecting BTC to still buy, because whenever we are above this zone here, we buy. So the only mistake I made in this BTC last entry was I didn't wait for the 4 hours to go bullish. The 4 hours was still bearish when I took this trade. I took this trade because of this reversal hammer, and we were above this zone. So I was expecting the buy to come from this point, but it went directly to my SL. So we had the first loss, had the second loss, the third loss, and the fourth loss on BTC USD. And it happened. But if we still check on the weekly, okay, let's start from the monthly. The monthly, we are very, very much bullish on the monthly, because this is the higher low and this is the higher high. We have a retracement back to this zone, so we are expecting the market to go bullish. And if we come down to the 1 week, we are very, very much bearish. But whenever we have a break, we must have a retracement to this zone. So we are supposed to have a retracement to this zone. Before the continuation of the sell, or the market can change direction to continue the buy to 125k. But we didn't have the move. On the daily we are very, very much bullish, because from here is our higher low, our lower high, and then here is our lower low. We had a retracement here, then we have a change of structure here to the upside. So since we are not able to buy from this point, I'll be expecting BTC to go down to 86,000 before the buy. Well, I'll not be trading BTC again for this month, the whole of this month, but this is just the outlook for BTC. I'll not be trading BTC again for this month, because BTC looks as if they are manipulating the pair too much. Not even it's as if, because BTC was supposed to go bullish. We're very, very much bullish on BTC USD, but still we are still having serious bearish movement to the downside. So on the 4 hours, this is what I'll be, if I want to take this BTC trade, this is what I'll be expecting. I will be expecting a retracement at least to this psychological level, and then a rejection, then I sell down to this point, because I doubt if BTC is going to buy up from here, because we have been having a lot of movement to the downside, a whole lot of movement to the downside. So we just have this retracement, this deep retracement before the buy. But I don't intend trading BTC again for the whole of this month. I don't know, but I don't intend trading BTC the whole of this month. So this is a retracement we'll be expecting from BTC. So we're expecting BTC to reach 86,000. I may take this trade for real. I may take this trade but I'm just skeptical about the trade, because now you may go to take this trade now and you just see a movement now to the upside, like what happened last week. You may come and have that kind of retracement to the upside. So that's why I'm just skeptical about the trade. So 4 hours we'll be expecting a retracement. We'll be expecting a retracement to this point. We'll be expecting a retracement to 92,000, and then maybe after a rejection candlestick, like a bearish rejection candlestick, then they are going to take the trade down to 85,000, because I'm seeing BTC reaching 85,000. But I wonder why BTC is going to kick me off like this before I will not be seeing BTC going to this point. But it happens. So USD JPY, I was on a trade on USD JPY. Let's go to USD JPY. I was on a trade on USD JPY and USD CAD. Like, I was few pips to my take profit when we had a serious rejection from that point, and we had the market drive straight to my SL. So as we can see, we had a beautiful break and a retest to the zone, and I entered after this spinning top candlestick, this spinning top reversal candlestick, and that was how we had the movement from there to the downside. And I had another second entry here. We also had the break and a retest here, and I entered after this bearish pin bar. This bearish pin bar candlestick. After the bearish pin bar candlestick, I took the trade down to, I was trying to short it down to 154,000. This is around psychological level, 154,300. I was trying to drive the market down to 154, but we had the serious rejection, and the market didn't come to that point again, like till it took us out. The market didn't reverse to this point again, and the same thing happened, I think, on USD CHF. No, not USD CHF, sorry, USD CAD. forgotten, but it was one of these USD pairs. We later had the movie on USD CHF after it got stopped out. I didn't even know because I didn't come back to check. I had an entry from here. I was trying to shut the market down to 179,500. 179,500. And I also have another entry here. I think somewhere here. Yes, here. I had another entry somewhere here. The SL was here. I was also trying to shut down to this point. But after I had this first and the second movement, I moved my SL down to break even to this point. To this second entry stop loss. So that was how I got stopped out here. Assuming I was still on my original position here, I would have still been very much active on this trade. I would have smashed full TP, but I moved my SL down to this point, and that was when this mad ass candlestick just came, weak us out, because it was a weak us out from here before the original movement. I called the trade, as you can see it on the screen. I called the trade on my free Telegram, and we got stopped out after, I think we held this trade for 1 week plus. I've been on this trade for, I think, if not 2 weeks. Let me check. Yes, I've been on this trade for 2 weeks. I was on this trade for 2 weeks before we got wicked out and the market went straight to our take profit. So perfect. I am even more upset than before. I'm more upset than before. Because if I didn't move my SL from this original position here down to this point, I would have still been on this trade, and maybe it would have just been my first my second position that I would have got wicked out on, and maybe I would have still have another entry if I was still on this position. I would have still have another entry here that I will still use to recover back this loss down to this point. But it is what it is. It got stopped out, and it was a nice trade. Just price doing its thing. So this was it. This was what happened in USD JPY and USD CHF. If not, last month would have been like a very, very, very profitable month, but we lost everything on BTC USD. Like wrecked me 4 straight times, and it was as if I was now on a losing streak, but I was not. Just BTC doing their nonsense madness. And the trade I'm on is NZD CAD. From next week, I'm expecting NZD CAD to go bearish, and this is the trade that I'm thinking of to use to recover my losses on BTC USD. I've not dropped this trade yet on my free Telegram, and I don't know if I'm going to drop it on my free Telegram, but this is the trade I am on. Expecting the market to go bearish from Monday. So Monday we are expecting NZD-CAD to go bearish. We are expecting a lot of bearish movement on NZD-CAD. Euro USD, we didn't take this trade because I was expecting a retracement down to this point. Then I can buy this trade, but at first I had an entry here which I missed out, and my TP was somewhere around here. I think somewhere around here. Yes, somewhere around there. But I missed out on that trade. So I was expecting the market to retrace back to this point so that we can continue the buys to the upside, but we didn't get the movement, and last week was just horrible because of BTCusd. So we didn't have the movement, and we didn't take the trade. I also had a position on Germany 13. We were very, very much bullish, but I left this trade. Now this is the most annoying part. I left this Germany 13 to take BTCusd. Like, this was my biggest mistake, and should I say most annoying and stupid mistake I can ever make. I left Germany 13. I opened BTC position. I left the winning trade and opened a losing trade, and I lost. It is what it is. So this was what German 30 did. We had the clean break and retest on the zone, and this was where my entry was. We had the clean break and retest on the zone. The market didn't come close to my SL, and I didn't just know why I left this trade. But we are still expecting German 30 to go bullish. We are still expecting more bullish movement on Germany 30, but I'm not going to take the trade. I'm not interested in Germany 30. I'm only interested in NZD-CAD, and this is the only trade I'll be taking for next week. I'll be holding NZD-CAD. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also don't forget